Bengals time?
Cincinnati, it's probably over.
Not yet.
It's an extreme. Okay, so let's talk about this.
Funny how we just shit on the Patriots, and yet that's who the Bengals lost to.
Yeah, but
No,
I do know. It was the first week. I'm fine with it because he always loses the first week. And then the second week was against the Chiefs, but he looked good. I can't explain to you how agitated and angry I was on Monday night. So how happy I was on Thursday to how fucking furious I was Monday Night Football. We're not really going to talk about Jaden Daniels here. I understand he looked great.
He played the game of his life.
Oh, he looked fantastic.
Yeah, but I've seen him in other days. He didn't look that great.
That cannot happen.
No.
You guys, and by you guys, I mean the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put it this way. Joe Burrow went out there and threw 320-plus yards, 0 interceptions, 4 touchdowns, and you lost. He didn't punt once. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's... do you remember what the score was?
It was like 38. They lost by 10 or something.
Yeah.
Because they had to make a stop or at least drag him to 3 so Joe can storm down the field. The second half, Joe was scoring touchdowns in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
And the defense.
With 0 problems. Yeah. He looked
And Jamar Chase looked good too.
Welcome back. Looked phenomenal. T. Higgins was fine.
That was his first game back though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it always takes a couple.
I understand there's the PI call. You still would have lost. Doesn't matter. But, you need to hold them to 3. They were, at one point, they were 2nd and 26 or 1st and 26, and you couldn't hold them to a field goal. That can't happen. And I understand going into the season, Cincinnati, the main plan was maybe our rookies can step up a little bit, but Joe Burrow will be Joe Burrow and will put us over the hash line. Well, guess what? Fuck, Joe Burrow was very Joe Burrow, and you got blown out. 0-3.
And they played 2 bad teams. I don't think the Commanders are that good, and the Patriots are terrible.
It just can't. It's not over. There's 14 weeks left to play. Yeah. But and I'm not a massive stats guy. We've already come in here. I'm not huge on stats. I watch the game. If I know a player's good, a player's good. And I don't need to say that Joe Burrow threw for 300-something yards and had a QBR, blah, 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 fucking. I watched him play football. He looked fucking great. What I am going to say is this. And here's a stat. Only 6 teams in the history of the NFL have gone on to make the playoffs after an 0-3 start.
How many?
6.
I feel like the Bengals are one of them.
Maybe. No, I don't know. I know Panthers are. I think the Giants are. So it's not impossible. There's 14 games left to play.
Yeah, but what's hard for them is they're in a hard division.
A very hard division.
You got Pittsburgh 3-0. Baltimore's 1-2, so they're not that far.
Yeah, maybe they can be.
I don't know what Cleveland is either.
They're dog shit. They're 1-2, but they're dog shit.
Yeah, they're tough though.
Sure. And they haven't played a divisional game yet, so they got 6 of those left to play.
Yeah.
The common mathematics behind that is that you split those, so then that would be 3 and 6.
I think they can win them all.
If you're gonna make it, Joe Burrow needs to do some Joe Burrow things. So it's not like it's out of the question.
Yeah.
But let me put it this way. I'm going to be as blunt, and this is fair for me to say. You just gave Joe Burrow $250 million fucking dollars. If you just fought like you're having arguments with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins every day to make another run at this thing. If you find a way to miss these playoffs, there will be firings.
Oh, 100%.
You can't give this.
But it honestly might be one of the best things for him. I know you're thinking that, but you can't every season you can't start off like 0-3 or 1-4, however they've done the past 3 years.
Oh, it's unacceptable.
Yeah, especially this year with Joe Burrow when he was healthy coming into the season.
Yeah. 0-2, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, and one of them's the Chiefs.
Fine. 0-3,
yeah,
you fucking lost me. I'm all the way out. No, there is no excuse, and it's against the Commanders.
Yeah.
The Commanders. The Washington, I'm getting mad thinking. The Washington Commanders, Nick.
I'm excited for it, though, because I like Jaden McDaniels look good.
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden, is that his name? Whatever.
It's just Jaden Daniels. I think you're thinking of
Don't really care.
That's fair.
There might be I think there's an NBA player.
Who is Jaden McDaniels? I know that guy. That's a person, isn't it?
Who knows? I should just say guy.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels. Minnesota.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was close.
He's got a brother too. It's like the same thing.
It's close enough.
Jalen.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll count it.
I don't care.
We'll count it. It's good. I'll actually call him up.
That guy. Yeah, that's the guy, Anthony Edwards. I forgot what he said. He said something. He's like, "Well, we got Jalen McDaniels."
We do. They do. But listen, Nick, here's a fact of life. If they go 0-4 against the Panthers and Andy Dalton,
oh shit, yeah,
who look great.
Yeah, it's a one game.
It is a
one
game.
hit wonder.
It's a 1 game sample size. I will lose my fucking mind. And I don't mind Zach Taylor, the coach of Cincinnati, right? It's hard to fire Zach Taylor. He's gotten you a Super Bowl. He's gotten you to 2 AFC championship games.
Yeah.
He's missed the playoff for you once, but also Job was out.
Yeah.
I don't. They missed.
Definitely got to fire the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, that can't.
Yeah, you can't let a rookie cook you like that.
Well, how did they do so good against Mahomes? The best quarterback in the world, and they got cooked, carved up. And I understand the defensive line was fucking hurt. Whatever it was, I don't care. It's just, God. I was gonna fucking throw up thinking about that game. Jesus. Joe went into the after the game. Joe went to the office with Zach Taylor, and they had a one-on-one conversation immediately after the game.
I think they'll get it figured out. They're honestly lucky that Baltimore's 1-2.
Yeah. 0-3, man. Jesus. I'm not gonna ever sit here and be like,
well, they lose to the Panthers. That's a whole
oh my God, they're 0-4. Then
Panthers are the worst team in the league. It's not even close.
Yeah, if they find a way to lose if they lose to the Panthers and they go 0-4, it's probably done, right?
Yeah.
Unless they win every single game after that. But how likely is that to happen?
Yeah.
So I'm not. I know I just said it's done for exaggerated effect. It's not. As long as you have Joe Burrow, you have a chance. But at some point in time, it's like he played an above average game and you still got blown out.
Yeah.
That just can't happen. I don't have another way.
Especially against, like we said, the Commanders.
Yeah. I don't have any other nice way to say about it. So with that, we're going to leave week 3 in the past. We're going to buckle up and we're going to move on to week 4. And we're going to forget that this happened. Now, week 4 is exciting. Aaron Rodgers plays football again.
Oh, wait, actually, we forgot to mention Dallas lost again, so that's always exciting.
What are they right now?
1 and 2.
Yeah.